Hi, first grade handwriters. I would like you to get out your handwriting book and a pencil. Remember, you can pause the video at any time if you need to grab anything or you need extra time to write. So you should have your handwriting book, a pencil, a couple things I want to remind us when we're doing handwriting. You should be sitting up nice and tall. You should be at a table. You should have your feet planted on the ground. And when you're holding your pencil, it should be right near the tip, nice and comfortable. Remember, when we're doing handwriting, we're training our hand and our brain to work together to make the lowercase letters just like how they should be made and just like how they look in our handwriting books. I have 2 letters for us to practice today. The first letter, if you go ahead and open up your book, we just did G last week. The first letter we're going to practice today is L. And let me tell you, first graders, the lowercase L is pretty easy. In fact, I want us to get our sky writers out and practice writing it in the sky a couple of times first. All a lowercase L is just a line down, a big line down. That's it, big line down. So we're gonna start right at the top. Then we are going to, hold on, I'm gonna see if I can get this to focus a little better. There we go. We're gonna start at the top line and we're just gonna draw a big line straight down. So big line straight down. Pretty easy, right? But I wanna make sure that we land it right on that bottom line and we start it right on that top line. So here we go. Big line down, big line down, big line down, big line down, big line down. Now don't forget to write it down here all by yourself. This is really where the good work comes in. Big line down, oops. Big line down, forgot him. Big line down, big line down, big line down. Do at least 5 on this row and at least 5 on the next row. Then I want you to go down here and our sentence says, lions lick lollipops. Go ahead and trace that sentence, then write that sentence. I know we haven't learned all these letters, but do your best to make your letters look like the letters up here. Copy that sentence. Then definitely practice more of your lowercase letters down at the bottom. I want you to go ahead and pause the video and finish this whole page and then unpause it when you're ready to go on to the next letter. So go ahead and pause and practice. Good, first graders. I hope that you practice your lowercase L. Really, really simple letter for us. Now the other letter I have for us to practice today, if you flip to the next page in your book, and of course you can go back and practice this word live in here. If you flip to the next page in your book, you will see the letter E. Now we are going to practice our lowercase e. This letter is a little tricky. It's a little trickier than our lowercase L. So I want you to first put your pencil down, get your sky writer out. Here's how we think about it. We are going to start our lowercase e. I'm going to make a dot. We are going to start it in between the dashed line and the bottom line, right in between there. And we're going to think about hitting a baseball. So we are going to hit the baseball, curve up and all the way around and land down on the bottom line. So we hit the ball, curve up and around. Do it with me now with your sky writer. Hit the ball, curve up and around. Hit the ball, curve up and around. One more time really fast. Hit the ball, curve up and around. Good, now I want to show you how it's done on our paper. You can go ahead and pick up your pencil. So we're gonna start in the middle. We're gonna hit the ball, curve up and around. 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 Now you traced it, but now you need to think about this, and you can be saying these words out loud to yourself as you are writing it to train your brain. So right in between the dashed line and the bottom line, I'm going to hit the ball, curve up and around. Hit the ball, curve up and around. Hit the ball, curve up and around. Notice how when I curve up, I'm just brushing that middle line. Hit the ball, curve up and around. Good. This is a tricky letter, so I want you to practice on this line, practice on this line. Then our sentence says, elves exit elevators. There are lots of lowercase e's in that. Go ahead and write that sentence down here. Practice all of your lowercase e's down here. You can go ahead and pause the video and finish your whole lowercase e page. Now, if you unpause the video, remember what we do at the end. I want you to go back and I want you to find your best letters. We forgot to do this for L, so if you want to go back and do it for L, find your best L. I hope that all of them are fantastic, and put a smiley face next to your L. I chose this one because it seemed the straightest. I hope that all of yours are nice and neat and big lines. Then take a look at your E's and think about which E looks the most like it should, looks the most like our lowercase e. Now, I don't know, I'm thinking this one. This one looks pretty good. I'm gonna put a smiley face by that one. Now, before we wrap up, I wanna show you something. I don't know if you've noticed this in your handwriting book. If you go to the very back page of your handwriting book, there is a beautiful handwriting chart for you that has all of the uppercase and lowercase letters. And this would be something great to have out when you are doing word work or writing, so that say you get to the word bed and you're like, oh gosh, we just talked about that lowercase e. How do I make that lowercase e? You can take a quick glance at this and you'll see that e, and hopefully it will remind you, oh yeah, hit the ball, curve up and around. And then that'll really help you start practicing your lowercase letters, especially when we're doing writing or word work or something like that. So I wanted to show you this, and I want you to start using this when you are doing writing or word work. All right, that's it for now.